Hello everyone, my name is Thiago Carton. I'm from the Spatial Anywhere Development team, and on this video I'd like to show you all the capabilities you have on Anywhere in terms of maps, and in particular in terms of OfflineMap. So before I show you the device, let's just quickly review the map manager configuration that I have here. So I have this map manager here, Bedford Mobile, and the provider is spatial, it's enabled, and also is mobile, which means that anywhere you'll be able to use this configuration on the device. And let's check the map service. So you can check down here. I have two map services configured for this map manager. One is the base map, and on top of that, I will load a water utility network. And if I expand my site here, Bedford, we can see that I have an offline map configured here. Naperville downtown. Here you have the extent, you have the size of this region, and the replica enabled for it. Okay, so this is the map manager configuration. If you want to learn more about how to configure map manager, there is another video that you can search for. Focus only on the map manager configuration. Okay, so the focus of this video is just to show the inner side, so that's why I will not cover all these particular fields here, all the configuration here, because you can check this another video. Let's just quickly review the anywhere administration configuration. So let me open the settings, and inside settings I have the Android local map URL and iOS local map URL. This path here is important because the offline map you only work if you have those paths configured. Of course, that if you are using just Android, you can just configure the path for the Android, right? So you can just configure for the environment that you are working. So for Android, so we have this path here, which means that the application will search for a path named the work execution on the root of the file system, and inside that folder we use another folder which is offline data. So okay, so you need to have the exactly same path configured on your device. For iOS, you just need to provide a folder name because for iOS you cannot storage files outside the application. So that's why you have just one path configured here. All right, so this is the configuration that I have here. So do not forget to include provider as map manager, because otherwise the map manager configuration will not be used on the anywhere. So now let me stop sharing the screen and start sharing the anywhere, the device screens. So let me share here. Okay, so before I open the application, let me just show you the configuration that I have here on my internal storage. So as you can see here, we have the work execution path, and inside the internal storage, and on this path I have the offline data. So if I expand here, you can see that there are some paths here. Those paths are used by the TPK. So if you want to use a TPK on your application, you need to somehow put your TPK file inside the device. So when you try to download the offline map using the application, only the replicas configured on Map Manager will be downloaded to your device. Okay, but the TPK, you need to somehow put your configuration inside the device. You can use an MDM solution, or you can transfer it using a cable. Okay, but you need to have your TPK on your device. Okay, so now let me come back to the application. Let me log in here. So Wilson. Okay, so here I have my work orders, and let's jump to the map. Okay, so here we have the offline map. So I have the base map and the water utility network on top of that base map. And here we have one work order. So if I try to switch to offline map, I'll get this message because I haven't downloaded yet any offline map. So let me type OK and then go to download offline map. Okay, so when I click here, I will download the replicas from Map Manager into this device. And this is a change that we did from our previous release, because now you need to create your replicas on Map Manager, which means that all the device will share the same replica on the application. So before this change, each device would create your own replica on ArcGIS, and by doing that, we would have several replicas created on ArcGIS server. And with this change, now we have just one replica created on Map Manager, and all the devices will download the replica from there. And if the device wants to sync the offline map, they can do that. And by doing that, each device will have your own updated data. All right. So let me just download it here first, and later I can show you the sync. So I should download, yes. So it's downloading. Let's wait for that. Okay, so it's downloaded. Now, if I come back to the file system, we can see that there is another folder here, plus S replicas. If I open here, so we have the offline map that I just downloaded. And inside this file, this folder, we have a bunch of files here for that particular offline map. All right. So here's my offline map. And if I come back to the application now and come back to the map, and when I try to switch to offline map, okay, so now we have the offline map available. Okay, so this is the offline map. So you can see that it loads really fast because now we are loading from the local storage. So it's much faster. Actually, it's much faster than the online map. And you also have the same tools that we have for the online map. So we have identify tool. We can configure the map layers. Okay, so here, let me remove the base map, for example. So we don't have the base map anymore. We have also the sketch tool, and all the tools that we had from the previous version is already enabled here, right? So you can use it on offline mode. So let me switch to online again. And if I come back here to the offline map, and when you click on top of the map again, so now we can delete or you can sync the map. So you can download just the delta, just the difference that you have on ArcGIS server, and when you hit sync, so you can just bring the difference that you have on your local map from the server and update your local map storage. All right, guys. So let me come back here, close, and come back to the map. And you can switch offline again and see the map here available. All right, guys. Just one extra information. Let me go to the offline map again. So if I go to a region that I don't have DPK, so let me zoom out. So here I have the DPK. Okay, so here you can see. So I don't have the offline data, the DPK for the entire world. So you can see here that for some part of the map we will see this no tile information, which means that for that particular region I don't have the TPK available for that. Okay, so I just download the data for the Napier view. So if I try to zoom in here, then you can see my offline map. All right, guys. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.